Mohammad Shahabuddin asked the authority concerned to develop the professional skills of the SSF members through imparting advanced training and the use of modern equipment and technology related to face the challenges of the changing security situation. He gave this directive at a function organized at Bangladeshi International Conference Center today, marking the 38th founding anniversary celebration of SSF. President's wife, Dr. Rebecca Sultana, and advisor to the Prime Minister, Major General retired Tariq Ahmed Siddiq, were present. President Mohammad Shahabuddin said that giving security to the VIPs is always very important and challenging due to the political context of Bangladesh, the conspiracies of anti-independence forces, and above all, international terrorism. He said SSF has been carrying out the responsibility of security of the very important persons of the state with great efficiency and sincerity since its inception. President Mohammad Shahabuddin urged SSF members to be careful so that the distance or misunderstanding between the leaders and the people are not created due to extreme strictness. SSF Director General Major General A.K.M. Nazmul Hassan gave a welcome speech at the function. Earlier, President Mohammad Shahabuddin enjoyed a cultural program organized marking the founding anniversary of the SSF. The National Board of Revenue (NBR) has taken a master plan to expand the tax net. As part of the plan, the NBR has decided to establish an interconnection to the system of at least 16 public and private organizations. According to the NBR, there are more than 1 crore tin holders in the country, but only 41 lakh people submit their tax returns. In addition, many people and businessmen remain beyond the tax net. Following the reality, the NBR has come forward to expand the debt. According to the NBR, there are 10,21,000 subscribers of the power supply company DPDC in Dhaka South City Corporation and Narayanganj town areas. But out of them, 6,56,000 subscribers have no TIN numbers. On the other hand, in Dhaka North City Corporation area, the number of subscribers of the power supply company DUSCO is 12,40,000, but most of whom are beyond TIN numbers. These subscribers are either owners of buildings or flats. That is why the NBR has decided to bring these subscribers and others under the tax net. Experts said that the revenue income will increase largely once the master plan for expanding the tax net is materialized. Awami League General Secretary and Road Transport and Bridges Minister Obaid al-Qadir has reaffirmed the party's commitment to the nation's unemployed youth and declared that Awami League will fulfill its promises as outlined in their election manifesto. He has also urged the country's young generation to join the Awami League. The minister made these remarks at Manik Mia Avenue in the capital before inaugurating a cycle rally this morning.
বাংলাদেশের তরুণ সমাজকে আওয়ামী লীগ আলোর পথে এগিয়ে নিয়ে যাবে। আমি তরুণ সমাজকে বঙ্গবন্ধুর আদর্শে শেখ হাসিনার নেতৃত্বে আওয়ামী লীগে যোগদানের আহ্বান জানাই।
In a query, Obaid al-Qadir clarified that the party is not planning any alternative programs against its political rivals.
বিএনপি বা বিরোধী দল তাদের কর্মসূচি পাল্টাপাল্টি কোনো কর্মসূচি আমরা নিতে যাচ্ছি না। আমাদের কর্মসূচি আগেই ঘোষিত হয়েছে বছর ব্যাপী। আমরা ৭৫ বছর পূর্তি অনুষ্ঠান সারা বাংলাদেশে চলবে। যারা আজকে প্রতিদিনই ভারত বিরোধিতার নামে আজকে আন্দোলনের ইস্যু খোঁজার চেষ্টা করছে, তারা আবারও ভুল পথে হাঁটছে। বিদেশে আমাদের প্রভু নেই, আপনাদের প্রভু আছে। আমরা যা করি বঙ্গবন্ধুর কন্যা বাংলাদেশের স্বার্থেই করে, স্বার্থ বিকিয়ে দিয়ে কারোর সাথে বঙ্গবন্ধুর কন্যা কোনো বন্ধুত্বের বন্ধনে আবদ্ধ হন।
Dhaka North City Mayor Atikul Islam, Awami League Presidium members Kamrul Islam and Jahangir Kubir Nanok, Joint General Secretary AFM Bahuddin Nasim, Office Secretary Barrister Biplab Burwa, Working Committee member Muhammad Ali Arafat, President of Dhaka North City Awami League Sheikh Bujrur Rahman, General Secretary SM Mannan Kochi, State Minister for Disaster Mohibur Rahman, Member of the Parliament Firdaus Ahmed were also present. Later, Awami League General Secretary Obal Qadir inaugurated a cycling rally from South Point of the National Parliament, which was traversing to Dhanmundi 32 via Agargaon, Shamoli, Surawardi Hospital and Mirpur Road. Foreign Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmud urged the fresh graduates to dedicate themselves to serve the country, society and to work for world humanity. He said this while addressing the 36th convocation program of the Islamic University of Technology IUT as the chief guest at Board Bajar in Gazipur today. Vice Chancellor of the University, Professor Dr. Muhammad Rafiqul Islam presided over the convocation, while OIC Assistant Secretary General Ahmed Kawaisi Singeddo was a special guest. Teachers and students of the university, ambassadors and high commissioners of various countries and eminent citizens were present at the function. Foreign Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmud has said that the OIC-funded Islamic University of Technology became an unique educational technology to the students at home and abroad. Thanking the OIC for establishing the university, the Foreign Minister hoped that the Islamic University of Technology would flourish as a center of excellence.
The government of Bangladesh has continued to support $2 million was provided for the construction of the female dormitory and gender mainstreaming major objective in our envisioning of the future. So I am speaking before the students. I would say something to the students. To me, life is a battlefield. Life is not bed of roses. And a person who takes life is a battlefield, he can achieve. In the world, every person dreams. Every person, even a beggar, he has dreams. But most of the people in the world cannot combine dream with his effort.
State Minister for Information Broadcasting Muhammad Ali Arafat has called upon the new generation to engage themselves with Awami League to build a smart Bangladesh. He made the call while addressing the program of a press footage exhibition titled From Bangabandhu to Sheikh Hasina and the Flow of History, marking month-long 6-point day arranged by Dhaka District Awami League in the capital's Tejgaon today. Mentioning that smart citizens are needed to build a smart Bangladesh, the State Minister said all people should be brought under a common motto to ensure development of the country.
আমি এই ৭৫তম প্রতিষ্ঠাবার্ষিকী উপলক্ষে আওয়ামী লীগের একটি ছোট্ট লেখা লিখেছি। সেখানে আমি উল্লেখ করেছিলাম যে নতুন প্রজন্ম কেন আওয়ামী লীগ করবে। এর উত্তর হিসেবে আমি যেটি বলেছি যে আওয়ামী লীগ ছাড়া আর কি অপশন আছে আমাদের হাতে। মুক্তিযুদ্ধের চেতনার পক্ষে চেতনাকে ধারণ করা, লালন করা এবং জনগণের মধ্য থেকে জন্ম নিয়ে জনগণের মধ্যে বেড়ে ওঠা আর কোনো দল কি আছে মূলধারায় বাংলাদেশে? আর কোনো দল নাই। যারা আছে ক্যান্টনমেন্টে বিভিন্ন সামরিক শাসকের পকেট থেকে তৈরি হওয়া দল অথবা মুক্তিযুদ্ধ বিরোধী অপশক্তি সরাসরি। কাজে বাংলাদেশ আওয়ামী লীগের ত্রুটি বিচ্যুতি ব্যর্থতা যা কিছু আছে বা থাকবে চলার পথে তার চেয়ে অনেক বেশি অনেক 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 বেশি তার গৌরবোজ্জ্বল ভূমিকা অর্জন এবং অবদান দেশের জন্য। এই কারণে আমার আহ্বান থাকবে নতুন প্রজন্মের কাছে, আপনারা সবাই মিলে বলবেন যে এই দলের সাথে দলে যুক্ত হতে, এই দলের সাথে সম্পৃক্ত হতে, আগামী দিনের জন্য স্মার্ট বাংলাদেশ, স্মার্ট পৃথিবীর সামনে স্মার্ট আওয়ামী লীগ হিসেবে আমরা আওয়ামী লীগকে গড়ে তোলার জন্য।
Earlier, the State Minister monitored the press footage exhibition. Dhaka District Awami League President Benazir Ahmed and Joint Secretary Paniruzzaman Torun were present among others. The government has constructed a 5 kilometers long sea dike in Anwara Upazila of Chattogram to prevent flooding during cyclones and storms. Bangladesh Water Development Board made a strong protection system from the Parki Sea beach to the estuary of the Sangu River under the project. Locals said that their long-cherished dream has come true after the completion of the sea dike. Already, they are getting the benefit of the sea dike. Agricultural production has increased in the Upazila as saline water from the sea cannot enter due to the sea dike. An opportunity for tourism has also been created after constructing the sea dike. The government had taken the project in 2016 with a cost of 360 crore taka. A project has also been passed at the Executive Committee of the National Economic Council to construct another 3-kilometer long sea dike costing 364 taka. The work of the project will begin soon. Now international news. People of Iran are casting their votes to elect new president of the country. Polls opened at 8 in the morning local time and will close at 6 in the evening. But voting can be extended for multiple 2-hour periods until midnight. Iran set to choose successor to President Ibrahim Raisi, who died in a helicopter crash earlier this year. At just over 48%, the 2021 vote had the lowest turnout in any presidential election since 1979. A total of 6,452,321 people are eligible to vote inside and outside the country, the Interior Minister said on Friday morning. According to the latest poll by the Research Center of the Parliament, cited by state-linked Tasnim News website, projected turnout has been slowly rising in the past few days, but still stands at 48.6%, which would mark a new low. Masoud Pezeshkian is projected to finish top with close to 30%, with Saeed Jalili and Mohammad Bagher Galibaf trailing with 18.8% and 16.8% respectively. Mustafa Porhamahdi remains at the bottom with 6%. The research center reported that close to 24% of voters are still on the fence, so that they will have the power to swing the vote. Gaza's Civil Defense Agency has said 3 of its medics have been killed by Israeli aircraft and 12 others wounded while they were carrying out rescue efforts in central Burej refugee camp. Residents in Gaza City were seen running through the streets in terror, with dead and wounded left lying on the ground after Israel's army attacked the eastern Shujaiya neighborhood. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Iran is fighting them from 7 fronts using regional armed groups. UNICEF said Israel agreed to restore power at a key desalination plant in southern Khan Yunis, which could meet minimum needs of nearly 1 million people desperate for potable water. At least 37,765 people have been killed and 86,429 wounded in Israel's attack on Gaza since October 7th. Joe Biden gave a stumbling performance in a 90-minute showdown with Donald Trump, the first televised debate of the 2024 presidential election campaign. Democrats expressed concern at the president's performance, with party insiders saying that his early answers triggered panic. But Vice President Kamala Harris defended Biden, telling CNN that it was a slow start, but there was a strong finish. Trump repeatedly attacked Biden on the economy and his foreign policy record, while Biden took aim at his rival's criminal conviction and alleged attempts to overturn the 2020 election. This is the second time Biden, a Democrat, and Trump, a Republican, will challenge each other for the White House after Trump lost in 2020. Flood situation has improved as most of the rivers in Sylhet, Moulubibajar, Hobiganj and Shunamganj are flowing under the danger level. Along with the relief distribution program, the local administrations are also initiating to various post-flood rehabilitation program. Flood situation in Sylhet improved as water of all rivers, including Shurma and Kushiara, and the district are flowing under the danger level at all except one point. Water of Kushiara River is flowing 87 centimeter above the danger level at Fenchuganj Point. Along with relief distribution program, 126 medical teams are working at the flood-affected areas. People are returning home from shelter in Moulubibajar as water of all rivers except Juri River is flowing under the danger level. Organizing Secretary of Awami League and Member of the Parliament Shofil Islam Chaudhry visited various flood-affected areas and shelters at Hakaluki Haur area and distributed relief among flood-affected people. People returned homes from shelters in Hobiganj as water levels of Khowai, Kushiara and Kalni rivers have receded. Relief distribution has been continued among flood-affected people. Most of the people in Sunamganj have also already returned home from shelters as flood situation improved further. Water of Shurma, Kushiar and Bulai rivers is flowing under the danger level. Various government and non-governmental organizations have continued to distribute relief among flood-affected people. American International University Bangladesh AIUB and Nottingham Trent University's Cognitive Computing and Brain Informatics Research Group, UK, jointly organized a workshop yesterday on explainable artificial intelligence AI for early detection and management of dementia in Bangladesh. AIUB Dean Moshe Rahman inaugurated the event and emphasized the need for collaboration between technologists and healthcare professionals to develop innovative AI solutions. Dr. Wasef M. Alum, a public health expert from AIUB, stressed the importance of transparency and fairness in AI algorithms. The workshop coordinator, Dr. Mufti Mahmood from Nottingham Trent University, provided insights into AI advancements in dementia detection, management, and conducted the program. The workshop laid the foundation for future advancements in AI-powered tools with the potential to digitally transform dementia care in Bangladesh. Now weather. The low-pressure area over Northwest Bay and adjoining coastal areas persist. Met Office said, under its influence, deep convection is taking place and steep pressure gradient lies over North Bay. Gusty or squally weather may affect the maritime ports, North Bay and adjoining coastal areas of Bangladesh. Maritime ports of Chattogram, Cox's Bazar, Mongla and Paira have been advised to keep hoisted local cautionary signal number 3. I repeat, signal number 3. All fishing boats and trawlers over North Bay have been advised to remain close to the coast and proceed with caution till further notice. Meanwhile, Met Office in its weather forecast till 6 p.m. tomorrow said, light to moderate rain or thunder showers accompanied by temporary gusty wind is likely to occur at most places over Rangpur, Moimanshing, Borishal, Chattogram and Silla divisions, and at many places over Rajshahi, Dhaka and Khulna divisions, with moderately heavy to heavy falls at places over the country. Now news on sports. India will face South Africa in the final of the T20 World Cup tomorrow. The match will start at 8:30 p.m. Bangladesh Standard Time in Bridgetown. Both teams have not lost a match in this tournament so far. As a result, the T20 World Cup is going to get the unbeaten champion for the first time. Meanwhile, India defeated defending champions England by 68 runs in the second semi-finals of the T20 World Cup in Guyana last night to reach the final after 10 years. India scored 171 runs for 7 wickets in 20 overs after losing the toss in a rain-interrupted match. Captain Rohit Sharma scored 57 runs for the team. In reply, England were all out on 103 runs in 16 overs over 4 balls. Harry Brooks scored the highest of 25 runs. Kuldeep Yadav and Akshar Patel took 3 wickets each for India. Akshar Patel was adjudged man of the match. To close the bulletin, headlines once again. President Mohammad Shahabuddin asked the authority concerned to develop the professional skills of the SSF members. National Board of Revenue initiates a master plan to expand tax net. Revenue collection to increase multiple times if implemented, opine experts. Awami League will meet its elected manifesto of expanding employment opportunities, says Obal Gadar, and calls upon youths to join Awami League. Foreign Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood calls upon fresh graduates to dedicate themselves to serve this country and to work for world humanity. State Minister for Information Broadcasting Muhammad Ali Arafat urges new generation to engage themselves with Awami League to build smart Bangladesh. Flood situation further improves more in Sylhet region. Most of the people return home from shelters. Iranian voters casting ballots in presidential election. Centrist leader Masoud Pezeshkian leading in public opinion polls. And India to face South Africa in T20 World Cup final tomorrow, both teams aiming to secure title. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for staying with us, and we invite you to watch our 11:30 Bangla News. Until then,